Okay, so next what we'll be doing is creating the flaps that will give us additional space. So we have our 8 pieces of coordinated color cardstock, and they've been scored at 6 1/4. What we're going to do is we're going to take 2 of them and just sort of put them aside for right now. The other 6 that we have, we're going to start off by putting those flaps together and gluing them in place to 6 of those. All right, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, so 3 of them we glued together, so they're sort of little books almost, and then 2 of them we've left separate. Now, these are going to go into our book. Here's our book. This is the back, remember, right? This is the last page back here. This is the front cover, and then we have pages in between. The 2 single ones are going to go on the front and the back, respectively. The ones we just put together are going to go in these middle 3. And they're going to go into this space in the bag. So if I slide this in here, it should fit nice and snugly, like that. Now, here's the cover, so when you open it up on this page, you will have the ability to open this flap up. Now, you'll notice that it extends above the bag, and that's on purpose. That's why we scored it where we did, because eventually when we take our piece of pattern paper and put it down here, this is why we won't need to cut our 6x6 pattern paper. It actually will fit right on there and give us a little border all around it, just like that. Okay? So that's why we did that. These 3 flaps, the double ones, get glued into these 3 pages in the middle. The single flap, one goes same place on the front, just like that. I'll slide in place like that. And the other single one will go on the back. Now, since we glued this one down here, you can just glue it to the back page, which will eventually cover with some pattern paper. Or, if I was thinking about it, I could have left that unglued, this back page back here, but I wanted it to be really strong. But when they're all in place, you'll notice that we'll have sort of a higher than normal book, because it'll extend a little bit past the actual width of the bag. But again, when we put those pieces of pattern paper on, it'll make it look sort of seamless. Okay? All right, so we're going to glue those in place. The middle ones get the double ones, and the front and the back get the single ones. When you're doing the back one, because I didn't leave these unglued, just remember to line up the height with the other inserts that you have here, because if you don't, if you push it all the way down, which you'll be able to do on the back, you'll end up with a shorter one in the back, and it'll extend on the bottom. So remember to glue it at the right place. Okay? All right, so I'm going to glue those in place.